Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Next English, the podcast where we make learning English easy and fun. I'm Molly.
Hello, Molly, and hello to all our wonderful listeners. It's so good to be here again.
It's good to have you, Matt. Today, we have a very important topic. It's about a question we get all the time.
Oh, what question is that?
It's about speaking. So many students say, Molly, I want to improve my English speaking skills, but I don't have anyone to talk to.
Yes, that is a very common problem. People know they have to practice, but what can you do if you are alone?
Exactly. Many people think that studying grammar will improve their speaking, or that just listening to English will improve their speaking.
And those things are helpful, right?
They are very helpful for your general knowledge, but they will not improve your speaking skills on their own. To improve your speaking, you have to actually speak.
But that brings us back to the problem. How can you practice speaking if you don't have a speaking partner?
Well, today we're going to share a technique that allows you to practice and learn to speak English all by yourself.
By yourself. No speaking partner needed.
No partner required. And this technique is very good. It can help you improve your sentence structure, your grammar, your vocabulary, and your confidence in expressing your ideas.
Okay, this sounds very interesting. What is this technique?
The technique is called imitation.
Imitation. So, you mean copying, like shadowing?
That's a great question. It's a little like shadowing. When most people say shadowing, they mean repeating after a native speaker using the exact same words. That's a good way to practice pronunciation.
Okay, so this is different.
Yes, this is a little more advanced. Here is how it works. You listen to a conversation, a story, or a speech, and then you try to deliver that same speech but in your own words.
Oh, I see. So I'm not just repeating the words, I'm listening to the idea, and then I am trying to express that idea myself.
Exactly. You are retelling the story.
Part 2. Let's practice together.
Let's try this technique right now just to see how it works.
Okay, I'm ready. What do I do?
I am going to tell a very short story, one sentence at a time. After I say my sentence, I want you to try to retell that sentence, but from your perspective. You'll pretend you are telling someone else about me.
Okay, I think I understand. So if you say I will say she.
Yes, let's try. Here is my first sentence. When I was a child, my parents liked to pretend, like many other parents, that Santa Claus would bring us presents at Christmas.
Okay, my turn to imitate. Okay. When she was a child, her parents liked to pretend, like many other parents, that Santa Claus would bring them presents at Christmas.
Yes, that's it. You did it. You changed I to she, my to her, and us to them. Your brain had to think about the grammar.
It did. It was more work than just repeating. Okay, what's the next part of the story?
Okay, here is the next sentence. So, when my siblings and I would wake up on Christmas morning, there would be a bunch of presents from supposedly Santa Claus sitting in front of the fireplace.
Okay, let me try. So, when she and her siblings would wake up on Christmas morning, there would be a bunch of presents from supposedly Santa Claus sitting in front of the fireplace.
Matt, that was great. And that is the technique.
Wow, that's a really good exercise. I wasn't just copying sounds. I had to actively think about how to build the sentence correctly myself.
And that is why this technique is so good for your speaking.
Part 3. An easy to hard approach. So that's how it works. Are there other ways to do it?
Yes, what we just did was one way, but you can change the difficulty. A good method is the easy to hard approach.
Easy to hard. I like that. It's based on the idea of progressive training, right? You start with something easy, and then you slowly increase the difficulty.
Exactly. So the easy way is what we just did. You imitate small parts of speech, like one phrase or one short sentence at a time.
Okay, that feels manageable. What would be the medium way?
The medium way is to listen to a larger portion of speech. Maybe the speaker talks for 15 or 20 seconds and completes a full idea.
And then I pause the video.
Yes, you pause and then you try to express that entire idea in your own words. You are not trying to remember every single word, just the main idea.
So that's more like summarizing a small part.
Right. And what do you think the hard way is?
I'm guessing I listened to the entire speech from beginning to end.
That's it. You listen to the whole speech. Maybe it's 2 or 3 minutes long, and then you try to deliver that entire speech yourself.
Wow, that is a big challenge. But I can see how that would be a great goal to work towards.
It is, but our advice is to start small. Start with the easy sentence by sentence method first.
Part 4. The benefits. Why this works. So why is this technique so helpful for learners?
It has a lot of benefits. First, you are listening to correct, natural English. This helps you learn how to form sentences properly.
That's true. You're hearing good examples.
You also get to learn idioms, expressions, and the natural patterns that people use in day-to-day conversation.
But you also said it helps with grammar, which is very interesting.
Yes, and this is the best part. You learn grammar through a process called implicit learning.
Implicit learning. What does that mean?
It means you are learning without being aware that you are learning. It's how babies and children learn the grammar of their first language.
That's a great point. A child doesn't sit down to study grammar rules. They just listen and talk.
Exactly. When you are doing this imitation exercise, you are not thinking about grammar. You're not worrying, oh, why did she use the present perfect tense in that sentence?
No, I wasn't thinking about that at all. I was just focused on the story.
You are focused on communication. You are focused on understanding and expressing ideas. Your brain is still learning the grammar patterns, but it's happening automatically without the stress of studying rules.
So I'm learning grammar without thinking about grammar. That is a really nice way to learn. Final thoughts and outro.
So, that's the technique. It's a simple and powerful way to practice your speaking all by yourself.
This was a great lesson, Molly. Let's do a quick review of the steps. First, find a short audio or video with a speaker you like. Listen to one sentence or one small idea. pause the audio. Then try to retell that same idea in your own words.
That's the whole exercise. You can start with just 5 minutes a day. And remember, the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is just to practice.
This is a very helpful method. Thank you for sharing it.
You're welcome. And thank you all for listening today. We hope this was a helpful lesson.
Yes, thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this episode. And for today's comment, we have a question for you.
What is it, Matt?
It's simple. Will you try this imitation technique? Let us know in the comments.
We would love to read your answers. Until next time, keep practicing.
And have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.